right, hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
Okay, so we just got done with our workout,
Sure
and
did.
we're going to talk about literally cheat days.
Cheat days.
Okay, so Jocelyn had asked me a question, and I already saw this coming, right? So, what was your question?
My question was like, so should we give ourselves like one cheat day out of the whole week?
And my answer was, okay, so here's the thing. We've had setbacks this week, right? And literally, with the challenges and all the things that we have faced, we kind of turned to, a cheat day where we had Subway. I mean, I guess it's not too bad, but
But we had bread.
Yeah.
We had
But I
bread.
mean, with our diet consisting of lean meat, which is chicken, and then kind of overdid it with red meat,
With red meat
especially
steak.
with me. Yeah. Uh, so, my experiences with that is that literally, as soon as we had that one cheat day, my mindset turned all the way back around and brought me back to the beginning of thinking it was okay to have that cheat day. And this is actually what got me off guard and got me off track, I should say, when it came to hitting this goal on my own. Is that I'd have this cheat day, but the issue then for me was that I had nobody to get me back on track. But now I do with Jocelyn. And so as far as cheat days go, I don't know what to tell you. It sucks. It's hard, and it's literally something that's going to get you off track very, very easily, because you're gonna think, oh, I've had this cheat day, and then I've weighed myself and saying, oh well, yeah, it's fine. I bounced back to the 112, 111, because that's kind of where I had stayed within the first week or so. And thinking that, oh, well, I'm going to bounce back again. Just because I got away with it the first time doesn't mean I'm going to get away with it again. And literally, that's what happened. So I gained back that 114. I went back to 114. And, I had to push myself even harder. On the rest days, I literally had to make up for the cheat days that I've had just to bounce back to 112, 111.
What I gotta put in is like when you leave the door open for something, you leave that door open for other mess to happen. So when you have to make a conscious choice to either close that door and close it and shut it. And when you have cheat days, right? Cheat days, you're actually cheating yourself. Yeah, you may having like delicious flavors coming in your mouth and just be like, drooling delicious, right? It may be blissful for that 1 second or a few seconds, whatever, but at the end of it, like, do you really feel satisfied? You know what I mean? People are like, yeah, it was so delicious and good, you know what I mean? But how many times have you done that? How many times have you allowed yourself to cheat on you? Right? If you don't necessarily like being cheated on per se, right? Then why do it to yourself? And that's the whole thing. Like, that's that mindset, you know what I mean? So shut that door, close it, be conscious, and if you have a goal, then you have a goal, then stick to it, right? Because if you give yourself allowing yourself excuses, you're gonna keep doing it over and over, then thinking it's okay, right? It's a habit, so you gotta break that habit.
Definitely,
Woo!
definitely. And with a lot of the audios that we've been listening to, I've listened to so many. I can't even remember who said this, but literally, I think it was Danny Johnson. It's easy to stay on track once you have a rhythm going for yourself, but once you get off track, it's going to be that much harder to get yourself back on track. Which for me, okay, so when did we have the cheat day? Was it a Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Was it a
We had a
Tuesday?
killer workout on Monday, I think.
Okay, yeah, it was like a Tuesday or something like that. But you know, uh, yeah, just that one cheat day. It was just like it led on to the next day, and thinking, oh yeah, steak is, it's lean, this and that, but I end up taking one too many intakes of it, which caused me to gain that weight back. And
And not just her too. I gained back too because I was like at 125 and then I bounced 126, 127, and then it's going, in between that. So I see like not just the difference between her, but I saw it in me, and I was like, damn, you know what I mean? And our first week we were having amazing results because we were so strict in our regimen as far as just eating. Hey, we're only eating 3.5 ounces of chicken, lean chicken, boom. We're only eating greens, right? We got like the fiber and the chicken going for the protein, and when we stuck to that, in 4 days, guys, in 4 days, we were dropping weight. She dropped 6 pounds, I dropped 5 pounds, right? And then boom, here we are. We like kind of gave ourselves to eat a little bit of steak, which was nice. But then at the same time, then we had some ice cream. I don't know if I
But what's crazy though too, guys, and I mean, this is like the issue that a lot of people run into, especially with myself, right? Speaking out of experience, I'm not gonna speak out of my ass just because this is what I heard, but this is out of experience, okay? Life happens every single day. You're gonna run into drama, right? Family drama, whatever drama it is. And for me, I had this little family drama, right? And for our cardio day, just to get my mind off of it, I went and walked like I don't know where the heck I was, miles and miles and miles. My legs were killing me, right? So I walked around for such a long time, and literally Jocelyn,
who also was
ran.
frustrated. Yeah, I
She was
ran.
frustrated
I didn't even know
herself.
what I was doing, but I felt like I was called to go somewhere. I didn't know any. I just started walking. You know what I mean? Who would have thought?
We decided to explore the neighborhood, like the like
Sure did.
parts of within the city, I guess, not too far from where we live. But she saw me from.
I saw her from afar, dude. Check this out. Something told me to go this direction. I was like, I don't know, this is weird, right? I'm in like this little shopping center, and there's like a huge ditch, basically. Okay, huge ditch.
Superman.
So, some reason I was like, damn, that girl looked familiar. I don't know anybody else in this neighborhood but Gina, but I think that is her. I think that is her. And I was like, could that be? Will that be? And I said, yes, that is. It has to be her. If I do not chase this person, then I'm going to think I'm crazy. So I went. I could have gone all the way around, but then I would have lost her. And I was like, damn, I hesitated. And I was like, let me just go for it. I'm walking down this hill. There's truffles and bushes and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, like, this little small ditch, right? It's covered with a lot of plants. And I was like, 1, 2, 3, boosh! Dirty, nasty ass water all over me. I am dirty as heck. And I'm like, Arr! But I was like, I gotta go to Gina. And then I kind of got up to her, crossing this huge intersection, basically. And then, like, it just so happened, yes, it was her. And I was like, Gina. And she looks back. She looks at me like I'm fucking crazy. One, right? And I'm like, hey, and I'm all dirty. She can't see because I'm wearing black, so hence that. But isn't that amazing how, like, we just kind of, like, cross paths like that? You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it was interesting.
It was the funniest thing because I actually left like early morning while she was still getting her beauty sleep, right? And literally I left probably like 11 in the morning, and then walked around, and all of a sudden, like, I turn around to cross the street and I see somebody walking behind me, and like I've been like seeing people, like I've come across so many people while I was on this nature walk or city walk, I guess, right? And so I didn't know, I thought Jocelyn was still at home cooking, doing her thing, and so I didn't know it was her. So I turn around, I see her, and I cross the street, and she thought I was avoiding her. Right?
I was like, I know that is Gina. I don't know anybody else that walk like that. I don't know anybody else in this neighborhood.
So she calls, she's like, Gina. I turn around like who the hell? Nobody knows me here. And so, we kind of just literally on our way home, almost halfway home, we just had a little conversation about our frustrations, just kind of getting that out there, and with how the challenges that we're facing and everything. And so we're like, what, just to make this better, this is when it all happened with our cheat day. We're like, all right, let's, I haven't eaten all day because I was just so frustrated from 11 until like what, 5 6 o'clock, right? I was gone walking from 11 to 5 to 6 o'clock. And so she was like, well, just to make you feel better, let's go have a cheat day. We'll go get some Subway. So we turned all the way back around, went back to the shopping center, got some Subway.
Oh, so it's my fault.
No, it wasn't your fault. And I was like, I gave in a heartbeat, because why? My mindset was that I had all this stress, all this, my mind was just full of it was just a mess in there, right? And I just needed my mind, I needed to take my mind off of it, thinking that this so-called comfort food was going to help me. Instead, it messed me up physically with the challenge that we are, we're actually working on to win. And so that just says a lot right there, is that regardless of what life brings, just be grateful for everything. Be grateful for, the family. Be grateful for the people that's around you, rather than just concentrating on this BS or drama that happened earlier. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for being on track, because if you just concentrate mainly on the drama, which is what we did, we turn to comfort food.
It's very true. Like you gotta watch where your focus is, where your focus is at the same time. And your challenges, honestly, they develop your character, and it's who
Yep.
you rise when all these things happen. When the shit hits the fan, or things are not going your way, and when things don't seem like they have a way out, or if it seems dark and gloom, you have to understand that those challenges are meant to make you stronger, and they build your character. Who arises after that? So when you're coming to a crossroads, when you feel like, oh my gosh, what, you just want something to like make you feel good, you know what I mean? Like, turn to other means or something like that. And now it's like, dude, I need to read, I need to listen to an audio constantly. And now it's like I hunger for it, you know what I mean? So instead of hungering for these cravings or these nasty foods, develop a hunger and a thirst for knowledge and wisdom. And I'm telling you, you feed your mind and you won't be hungry. And it's not like just to feed yourself for that one day. You're feeding yourself for a lifetime.
Definitely.
Ooh, that was good.
That was
That didn't come
awesome.
out of me. I just was like, what I was saying? It came out of my mouth.
Subconsciously, see, this is what happens when you look into, reading and, listening to a lot of audio, because a lot of the stuff that we talk about, we don't even have to think about it.
No, we don't.
We don't. It just naturally
It just
comes
naturally
out.
comes out, which is crazy.
It's amazing, actually.
amazing.
It's really amazing. And so, guys, I mean, we're only human. We make mistakes.
Yes.
But the question is, how far or how much excuses are you going to give yourself to continue that? Or are you going to bounce back, get yourself back on track? And like Jocelyn said earlier, it's going to be on her blog at happyjustrocks.com. And this is, 13 day. Yeah, this 13th day.
Yeah,
of,
13, because
13th
tomorrow will
day.
be 14, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So 13th day, go ahead and check out that blog, and and like a lot of the knowledges that she's talked about in there, because she gave out a lot of value. And so literally, guys, you just need to focus and bounce back. And if you find that struggle and you can't work on it by yourself, that just means you need to find somebody that's going to help you out, which in my case, that was the case for me. Is that I've always worked on this by myself for years and years and years at a time. I've never accomplished this goal, and I've never gotten this far until now, which I have Jocelyn here to work with me and actually get me back on track. There's a lot of days where I'm just like not in the mood, or I'm slacking off, and she's right there to just like, get back on track. Not today, Satan. Not
today. Not today. I gotta give credit to my cousin, because she had teach me that, and vice versa, guys. You guys gotta check out Healthy Transformation .info. Gina is amazing. I mean, for all you mothers out there, kids and family, like, there's some huge tips that you can go get from her. Lessons I've seen and witnessed. It's literally grooming me to be a mother. And since I want a big family, I'm a tribe of my own, but not right now. You know what I'm saying? Acquire with it. I'm just kidding.
Getting there. But guys, get back on track, and do what it takes to actually reach your goal. Literally, just focus on the most important thing, what's positive. Don't focus on the negative things, because that's what's going to throw you off, just like it did with us. We're only human. We make mistakes, and like we said, and like we promised in the beginning, you guys can get the full thing. I mean, we're not going to sit here and be like, yeah, we had our cheat day, but let's just tell them we were eating healthy. No, that's not the case.
We're going to give you the truth and nothing but the truth, so help us,
God. Yeah, so I mean, this is raw, uncut, everything, we're here right now admitting to you guys, our imperfections. Ooh. And because this is a lot of things that a lot of people face, and you know what, I mean, we're currently facing those right now, but we are also getting back on track, and this is the great motivation that a lot of people need, and maybe a lot of guidance that we can help you out with. So with
Yeah,
that said,
and what Gina's saying also, like, just because she's saying that I'm encouraging her, same thing with me. There's times, I'm not gonna lie to her, I look at her and I'm like, I don't like you right now. I don't want to do. Okay, and I'll be honest right here. I do not like. I gotta change my attitude. Anything with like ab work, core work, I haven't been a big fan of. The other day when we were working our cardio, I was like, are we done with this? Like, I really, really, really wanted her to say, okay, Yasa, you don't seem like you want to do this. You don't have to. Let's just do something else. Or like, let's not. And I'm just like, really, like the most foulest things were coming out of my mouth without even like me thinking. I was just like, wow, like I'm really being like refined right now.
And just like what I told her then is that if you can't say anything positive at all, don't say anything at all. Okay? If you can say anything positive, just don't say anything at all. Okay?
Oh, man.
So that literally got her to shut up. It really did, which is so funny. I felt like I'm over here lecturing my daughter.
Oh my god, it's so true. It's so true. I was like,
she had a mouthful of evil coming out, you know, and like I mean, and she's working on that, you know, and it's crazy because I am the type of person who I like to do a lot of ab, you know, workouts and stuff, you know. She doesn't, and then when we go have our cardio, she likes to do a lot of the leg workout stuff, and I don't. And I'm sitting here like having to bite down on my tongue because it's like, you know, I'm training my mindset myself to, if I can't say anything positive, not to say anything at all. So
don't say nothing.
I kept my mouth shut. So I had to pass that on along with her because she was
that was wisdom, man. That was wisdom. I was like, ooh, I received that. I received that. Yes, thank you, Jesus.
Be grateful for what you've got, all right? Despite of all the mistakes that you've had, despite of like the cheat days, all that stuff, you know, just forgive yourself. Tell yourself, you know what? Guess what? Okay, I made this mistake. Okay, so that's cool. I'm gonna move on from that. I'm gonna focus back and get back on track. All right. Don't sit there and dwell on that. Don't sit
dwell
there
on
and
it.
say,
Don't
"Oh,
dwell
I
on
can't
it.
believe I did this. I can't believe I did that," because you're just focusing on nothing but negative. And guess what? That's gonna do. It's just gonna attract you to go do more of what you're not supposed to do.
And also, dude, check this out. Don't focus on negative people. I see so many people saying like, oh, once you get all the negative people out of your life, like things are so much better. I'm like, you are still focusing on those negative people. First off, you're giving them credit. I just have to say this because like I've caught myself saying this too. I'm not like downgrading anybody, but I mean I see certain people's postings and stuff like that, and I'm like, wait a second. Focus on like, you know what? I'm so happy that I got an amazing accountability partner. I am so happy of the community I'm a part of. I am so happy of the result. Talk about that. Don't talk about the
what you don't like, right?
What you don't like.
You don't like because you're sitting there talking about what you don't like, what you don't want to do.
Girl.
All you're focusing on and all you're headed towards is the things that you don't want and you don't like. All right? You want to focus. If you want the results that you want, focus on what you want and the kind of result that you want. All right?
Yes.
Not what you don't want.
Because we already know what you don't want. If you don't want it, then stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Stop talking about it.
Because you're just going to take yourself and lead yourself to what you want.
I needed to hear that for myself. I keep talking about this fat that I have on my belly. And I'm like, ooh, damn, this thing. I'm like, dude, I need to focus on, like, damn, I'm seeing definition. I need to focus on with the progress.
You know, you just need to get conceited at some point, right? And not just not because like you're conceited or anything. This is just to give yourself credit, to love yourself. You need to learn to love yourself because
seriously.
You know, if you're sitting there telling yourself like, oh my God, I look so hot, this and this and this and this, guess what? That's gonna motivate you even more to push. You know?
I'm telling you, when I'm doing armbands and I see like definition on my arm, I'm like, oh, I could do more of these suckers. Yes. Okay.
So yeah, guys, you know, concentrate and stay focused on what you want.
What you want.
Not what you want.
Not what you don't want.
That's the key.
That's the bottom line.
Danny Johnson.
Danny Johnson. Seriously, I've been reading.
And this is what we listen to when we work out. We listen to audios.
Listen to audios.
You know, we can really only listen to music for a while.
Seriously.
Not too long.
Not too long.
We can't. I mean, if anything, it's just all audios and, you know. knowledge.
Knowledge.
is
So
what
like
we
yeah,
feed
like
ourselves.
check our blogs. We'll give you some resources of things that we listen to a lot of inner circle audios. If you don't know what that is, go to our blogs. We'll show you talk about them, and also we just some different resources and books that we read. Check us out. So check out Gina at healthytransformation.info and Joss right here at happyjustrocks.com. Well, appreciate you guys. Stay tuned with your progress and everything like that.
Definitely, and don't forget, also if you guys wanna, what we've actually been doing to keep track of the 6 weeks challenge. We've been blogging every single day. We
Yes.
might not have been posting it just because we've been really focused and training ourselves mentally and physically, right? But the way we actually keep track of our progress and writing down what we did just so we can share it with you guys. I mean, I'm sure there's things that you guys have and you guys also want to share and keep track of,
Yes.
where other people can find value and where you can give out value to other people, is because we blog about it, right? And if you guys want to know about blogging or need information about that, just go ahead. There's a link down there that we're going to provide. So go ahead and just click on that. It'll give you some information on the blogging and give you access to that and how you can also get your hands on that blog, right?
Yeah.
So valuable information, gotta share it, man.
Gotta share it.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing's caring, guys. All right,
So,
y'all.
all right. So have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night.
This is Gina
And Joss.
bye.
Bye.